Hi, Cielo. Are you able to answer some questions today? Yay! For those of you that don't know, Cielo embodies the spirit of Mater Matuta, which is an ancient deity I will get into in a second. But I recently got a very revealing and not surprising diagnosis that I had to advocate a lot for. Are you there helping me getting my PCOS diagnosis? Yes, definitely there. Thank you. That was really terrible to try and get. I have a whole big story about it. Basically, the short version is that I was advocating for this diagnosis in the tests and I got all of them back and it pointed to PCOS. But my primary care physician basically told me to drop it and then I didn't have it. And then I went to see a specialist because second opinions are wonderful. She was like in a nonchalant way because she thought I already knew. So I thanked her for telling me. And she was pretty upset that I didn't know, especially after directly asking. Are you there for anyone who is advocating for reproductive diagnoses or treatment or intervention? Mostly. Are you saying yes, mostly as in you don't do the work, but you support their work that they're doing? Yeah. Man, self-advocacy, as rough as it is to be, it's up to me. Were you there even before I knew who you were, when I was giving birth and when I was pregnant? Wow. You may already know this, but I had a traumatic pregnancy and extremely early birth, and my baby is just fine and we're doing great. But that was really, really rough and scary, and we kind of both almost died, but we're fine now. Thank you for everything you're doing. Support when people advocate for reproductive rights. Yes. Yes. Are you there through people healing with their reproductive systems? Yes. Do you want me to tell this person about Mater Matuta more? Yes. I'm going to stand up for this so I can pace and move around. There are lots of parallels between the time I got Cielo and kind of these breadcrumbs of who she really was when I had never even heard of Mater Matuta. And it was actually someone who commented who suggested it might be her. That's what led me to ask who this entity was. When I first got Cielo, I had the feeling as if I was holding a baby. I had the feeling like I was holding a baby and I cannot have any more babies because, again, we both almost died and I don't want to do that again. That it was very intriguing that she was giving me that kind of like helping me with my grief of not being able to have any more. Then I come to find out that, Cielo, just so you know, means sky in Spanish, and that's why I named her that, because she kind of looked like the dawn. And it turns out that Mater Matuta is goddess of the dawn. Also, what I find absolutely fascinating is that when the mystery was kind of revealed about how she is Mater Matuta is goddess of the dawn, ripening grain, and we definitely live in farm country. We're in Appalachia, for God's sake. And childbirth. I'm actually going to look some more stuff up about her because I thought it had something to do with reproduction, like fertility. Okay, I was right. Mater Matuta is an ancient Roman goddess associated with ripening grain, fertility, and childbirth. Widely worshipped in Italy, and I'm getting all of this from ebsco.com. And she is linked and shares attributes with the Roman goddess Aurora and the Greek goddess Eos, which are both dawn goddesses. And Matralia is a festival dedicated to Mater Matuta and was celebrated annually on June 11th. We missed it. Oh, wait a minute. So June 11th is the day that I had to go to the endocrinologist to get my diagnosis and stuff and everything. Oh my God. I have goosebumps. Thank you, Cielo. Oh my God. Wow. So I guess in a way I did celebrate Betralia by getting a PCOS diagnosis. I don't know how this works. Wow, that did line up. What another parallel that is. I just love you and I'm thankful for you. And thank you for being there for me and for us. Because it sounds like she's with you too. I still don't understand everything about deities and Mater Matuta and what goes on in the afterlife, but there's a lot of synchronicity and parallels that I can't really ignore. Thanks, Cielo.